Hi, it's the 1st of January, 2024. It's New Year's Day. And I'm tired. You can see probably in my face. I think the last video I made, I said I was 40 years older. Well, if I become 40 years younger, then I'll only be 10. So I don't really want to be 40 years younger. But I'm in the garden and I have my tea. And I thought I'd make a video because today's the first day of the rest of your life, yes. But today is also the first day of my healing diary. And I made this one myself. I got my tea. One day at a time. The reason why I put the lilac on the cover is because of my Nana. She loved lilac. It's her favorite thing. So you can zoom out. That's better. Now you're seeing my really mucky garden. So what I would do when I had my traditional publisher was every month I would read the month, the affirmation. And I'm thinking, well, why shouldn't I do that now? You know? So may there be grace in every step, and may there be grace in every breath I take today, whatever day today is. So I have all these really great things in the beginning of the diary. But yeah, January is where I wanted to start. But just to say to you, you know, I'm tired and last year was tough, and everyone's saying that this year is going to be chaos and destruction and difficult, and doesn't need to be. Really doesn't need to be. And I designed this diary around the astrology of the year to support you. So where it's a particularly difficult astrological month, the affirmations are grounding and centering and balancing, and so there's a lot of that. But what I like about this one is it's more dynamic, more interactive. And I have a feeling next year I'll be more excited about it. It's just this year was, well, last year was difficult to get this all together because I did it all myself. But what I've been hearing from people who's received their diaries is that it's better than ever before. And so that's a good reason why. So next year is going to be me bright and shiny. But this year it's the diary that's bright and shiny, and I'm the one that's tired. I suppose it's a bit like having a baby and you're exhausted after it's been born, but the baby's perfect. So January is where we are, and that was my kids were saying that last night when the bells rang in midnight. They said, oh my God, it's January. December only lasted for 2 weeks, but it also lasted for 3 years. So we're in a very strange place when it comes to our perception of time. To step on the journey of deeper sense of self-love, we must firstly become aware of what we're doing or not doing that takes us away from love. So I think this is really important. I promised myself that this month I will be good to me. And as I say, I think it's important. There's an airplane going by, and you've all heard that. And anyone who's come to any of my healing sessions know that when an alarm goes off or there's interference around where I'm doing the work, it's because it's particularly important. So, January. Now, awareness is not an easy task. It's difficult for me to read it and film at the same time, I see. Awareness is not an easy task. There are so many things we don't want to see, but I am brave, and I will face the truth of how I treat myself. And you see, that's the key, isn't it? That's the key. I mean, how we treat ourselves is what we see in the world. So, you know, if you just got this diary and the only inner work that you do this year is the work of the diary, then you're doing something. It will guide you every day as to where you should be going and what you should be doing for yourself. And then it'll help you with the QR codes, the meditations that I've offered here. Do you see? All you have to do is put your phone camera on these QR codes and they bring you directly to the meditations, and they're all free. They're all free. And it doesn't matter if you don't get this diary till the middle of January. Then you have it anyway. You've got it for the rest of the year. I am ready to look at where, why, and how I refuse to open and receive love. Now, I know I'm going to do this myself this year because we can give and give and give, but when it comes to receiving, it's difficult. And how would you feel if somebody can't receive the love that you're giving to them? So you're honoring them by receiving it at a deeper level. I call in my higher self, my guides and my angels for support. I wish to see all the places where I'm not treating myself with love so I can change. Because from this day forward, I truly wish to love myself in the way that I deserve. If you love yourself the way that you deserve, then you're not needing anyone else to do it for you, and you become stronger. I surround myself with grace and gratitude. I ask my angels and my higher self to help me release my blocks to joy, to connecting me to myself and to letting love in. This is my one and only life as me. See that? This is my one and only life as me. Now that's true. You mean you can believe in reincarnation, that you're going to have another chance, but this is your only life as you. So why not do you, your personality, your ego, your character, your persona, your identity, who you are, do them justice. Do yourself justice and learn to receive the love that's offered to you. And we could do an exercise on that. And I can use this diary now for the rest of the year to offer healing to you guys through the work of this. And if you have a copy, then you can join me with it. You can buy them on Amazon. It'll be really fast, quick and dirty on Amazon. You'll get it fast. And if you buy through my website, it will take longer. I'm amazed at how impatient people are. I say it very clearly on my website. Order on the website. It can take 5 days to print. And then it goes into the post. And it was Christmas. Now, okay, post will be faster now. But this is a mom and dad print shop that I'm working with on my website. So it takes longer, but the quality is so much better. I mean, this is an Amazon printed one. And you can see the colors are not bleeding to the edges. But it was the one that I picked up this morning. So at the beginning of this year, the only thing I need to do is promise myself that I will be good to me. Now, as you can see, we've got activities and exercises here, and I'm not going to read them out, but I am going to come to the first day, Monday. I ask all my energy to come back to me. So let's do that, okay? Let's do the affirmation. Now, in the book, there's a QR code to link you to my YouTube that shows you how to do the affirmations. But let's do one now. So an affirmation is a medicine. I ask all my energy to come back to me. So we're receiving at a deeper level. We're receiving all of our own energy coming back to us. So I'm going to put the book down now and uncross my legs. And if you want to do this with me, you need to be solid and strong and serious in your intention that you want all of your energy to come back to you. So if you were to go outside and your kids were playing on the street, and even if you don't have children, you were a child once, and your mom came out and called you in for dinner, if it was a paltry, pathetic, weak, not really meaning I'd call in for dinner, you would say, feck it, I'm having fun out here, I'm not going to come back. I would rather stay out and play. So if your mom or you go out to call the kids in, you have to be strong. You have to have that backbone when you're saying this to say, come in now. And that's what you're saying to your energy. Come back now. I don't care how much I think I need this thing, that I have to put my essence into this thing. I don't care how much I miss this person in this relationship that's not working out, or how much I want to influence somebody by sitting over their head. I'm pulling my energy back in because I want to be here stronger now. At the beginning of the year, I call all of my energy back to me. And as you're saying this with me now, I call all my energy back to me. You can begin to see how powerful these are, how important they are. And we have another airplane. This is not coincidence. I'm telling you. But when we're saying it, we're really saying it for the head. I call all my energy back to me. So we need to take that intention and that strength and bring it down to the heart space. So feel your heart. You can put your hand on your heart. Yeah, airplane. Get connected into your heart and go, I call all my energy back to me. And you're saying it now down through the body into the heart. Feels different, doesn't it? Heart could be awake, could be asleep. Really depends on where you are with yourself, with your self-love practice, with your relationships, connecting into the back of your heart and the front of your heart together. I call all my energy back to me. And saying it here feels different. It's usually around love relationships, and you could be worried about someone who's sick or missing someone that you haven't seen in a long time, or, you know, upset because relationships haven't been what they used to be. But they're getting better, I promise, because I've looked around at all my relationships and all the work I've done in the last year, and everybody's still here and we're good. Except, of course, for those that aren't, who have died, and it's really sad. And so that's why we need our energy here with us, so that we're strong, so that we can hold the space for whatever's going to come this year. And I'm not saying what's coming, I'm just saying when we're strong, when we are present, we have more resources to deal with whatever might come up. But we're not finished with this. So we've called our energy back to here. And we've called our energy back to here, but we need to call it back to our stomach now. It's Christmas, okay? So I'm not showing you my stomach, but my hands on, okay, my hands on my stomach. And yes, I'm in my pajamas. So my hands on my stomach. And I'm feeling a lack of my presence in my stomach. How about you? How do you feel? Are you in your stomach? Take a minute and drop your energy down into your stomach. This is your seat of power. And if you're not there, how are you going to be strong? So seeing your spine light up, activating each vertebrae in your spine, coming down in the stomach. I call all my energy back to me, and that starts to feel better. And then I have images of relationships, people who have taken my energy, and I'm gently saying thank you very much, but I want my energy back. And I withdraw and I wiggle it and I loosen it and I pull it in and I cast out my fishing rod and I wind it in and I untangle it, and it just diffuses into this beautiful kind of like fairy dust, and it comes back gently and it comes and it settles into me and into my back as well, and into yours too, because as I'm talking, I'm doing it for you as well, because you've set your intention for healing. And now feel the solidity of your hips, your legs, your knees, your feet into the ground. And we say your whole body is now saying, I call my energy back to me. I call my energy back to me. Now, answer me this honestly, okay? How do you feel after doing this exercise? This is one affirmation out of this whole book of affirmations to organize myself. This whole book is full of them. They're different ones for different days, depending on, and look, there's a how to use, depending on, this is February, where we are. So I give you 2 days with I ask all my energy to come back, and then I see the beauty in small things. That one is an unlocking. It's an unlocking affirmation. So we're saying we want to receive more. We allow ourselves to see the beauty in small things that we might not have seen before. We go, oh, I see the beauty here in the mud. Got plenty of mud here in the garden. I see the beauty. Well, look, this is the muddiest, dirtiest, horriblest place in my garden. I'm trying to avoid the dog shite. But look at the beauty of what's growing. Yeah, stuff is growing. It's January, for Christ's sake, don't grow. They're going to be really in trouble when the frost comes. Ooh, and then I get hit by my tree. But what, you know what I'm saying here? Small things are actually big things. And I want to just share for Thursday, the 4th of January. My day begins with peace and ends with peace. When you have all your energy back, and obviously that's one you can do again and again and again, you have the resources to be with the small things, but you can also say, I don't want this, I'm going to walk away. And you can start your day and end your day with peace. And you can remind yourself, today I start with peace and I end with peace because the diary says so. So I'm not here necessarily to sell the diary. I'm here to show you the power of intention, the power of words, the power of your will. That's willpower. Willpower is not something that you use to give up smoking, or no, it isn't, or to change your eating habits. Willpower is the power of your will. It's what you are putting power behind. you need more than willpower. You need determination and intention, and you need to be in alignment with yourself when you're changing your habits and you're giving up things and taking in new things. And that's a whole nother, But while I'm here, I'm going to talk about January resolutions. Don't bother, okay? Because you might notice that today's the 1st of January, but you feel exactly the same as you felt yesterday, the last day of the year. It's no big, okay, the fireworks are man-made. The fireworks are for our brains. But our body's not ready to do anything radically different. So today's not the day to start anything, except, of course, the diary. And here's the dogs coming out now because it's important. It's important. February, March, April, when the spring is really waking up now. I can see the plants are waking up too early, and I'm hoping that they'll be okay. But, it's when we come out of winter, and we still have more time in winter. There's at least 6 to 8 weeks more of winter, where I am anyway. And then if you're in the middle of summer, because you're in Australia, it doesn't feel like a good time to start anything new anyway, because you're enjoying the sun, you're expanded, you're warm, so springtime is when new things grow. But here's what's remarkable about human beings. Every day is the first day of the rest of your life. So if the time feels right for you to do something new, you can do it any day. You can do it on, let's pick a random day here. You can do it on Thursday, the 22nd of anything. Unless you really go for this one, I accept myself and all the parts of me. Or you can go on Monday the 17th, where you vibrate at the frequency of love and you might be feeling so good. Oh, look, a fairy. I wonder how they got in there. You know what I'm saying though? Self-care for November. Thursday, I set good, strong, energetic boundaries. Each of these are strong if you put the power of your will behind them. I show up in the world unapologetically as myself. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I've gone on for 17 minutes. I show up in the world unapologetically as myself. I'm here with my ratty hair, my pajamas, in my messy garden with my tea. But when I'm looking at myself now, I've got a yellow hat, I've got sunflowers on my cup, and I have a bright fleece on with one of my favorite designers. I don't need to say her name. If you know, you know. And I used to be Marissa in my novel. I used to just be wearing black all the time. Black pants, black top, black cardigan, black everything I wanted to hide. And now I am showing up unapologetically as myself. I don't even know if the yellow matches, but I think it probably does okay. And this is what we need to show up as ourselves and be unapologetic. I don't care if it matches or not. I don't care if I'm on YouTube or Instagram or Telegram and I'm in my pajamas. I don't care anymore. I'm here with you authentically as myself. And this is what I want to see more of. I want to see you out there authentically as yourself. I want to see you fully in your power because you've called your power back. It's not about selling diaries. It's about supporting you, so that you show up unapologetically in your life, that you open and receive love at a deeper level, so that you know how to give love at a deeper level. And then there's more love. We're not doing lip service anymore. We're doing the real heart work now. So I'm here to support you during 2024. I've got lots of offerings. Everything I offer is on my website. And I'm actually really excited for Bridging Higher Consciousness, which is something I'm doing with Honey and Z, because between the three of us, we've got all the bases covered. And I'm going to be planning some really cool workshops, really cool events, and lots of healing. And every month, of course, I do an online group healing session. So if you want to sign up for my healing circle, you'll never miss one of those. So that's me. So how are you? And how are you doing after those affirmations? And I put the links below, and I'll put the link to buy the diary below, and I hope to hear from you. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love, because your future's in your hands now. That's what sovereignty means, right? Sovereignty means your future is in your hands. You are responsible for you. So it's time to up the ante and look after yourself a little bit better. Okay, bye.